Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm going to do my August 2021 book haul. So I did really well in the middle of the month. I bought a few books that was coming in from July in the early part of August. And then I didn't buy any books for like the whole middle part of August. And then the last week of August pretty much destroyed me, but that's fine. I got a lot of good deals, and I just said there was a lot of work involved. There was a lot of work issues involved, kind of, that I needed an outlet, and I decided to go buy some books. Anyway, so I'm going to show you all the books that I got over the month of August. I did get 18. So again, I'm bringing in way more than I'm reading off my shelf. So I am trying to find a way to make myself stop that, but you know, it's not always possible for me. It happens to be one of my favorite hobbies, as you all know from all my book hauls. So let's just get into it. I did buy a few from Book Depository because I bought some for Women in Translation, which I didn't get to because, again, I have so many books and I didn't read as many this month as I was hoping. But I did get The Little House by Hyoko Nakajima, and this is translated from the Japanese by Ginny Tapley Takamori. So this is talking about a woman who I think worked for a family back in 1903 or 1930, sorry. And so it's talking about that time period where there was an economic boom in Japan, and then I think what happens within the family and the mysteries there, or things. I don't know a whole lot. I bought it at the beginning of the month hoping to get to it this month, but I did not. And I also bought The Phone Booth at the Edge of the World by Laura Amaya Medina. I believe this is, yeah, translated from the Italian by Lucy Rand. So this is a book that's in Italian, or was originally in Italian, but takes place in Japan. So I just thought that was kind of a weird thing. So it's talking about a phone booth where people think they can talk to people who have passed away, I think. And so it's talking about people, I think, who lost people during the tsunami in Japan, and looking for closure and things like that. I don't know. I'd heard good things about it, so I finally picked up a copy, and then I didn't get to it, but hopefully at some point I will. Anyway. I did go to Pal's bookstore during my ramblings. So I did pick up more of the Kate Daniels series because I've just decided I'm totally falling in love with this series. I need to have them all, and I need copies. So I got the next one, which is I think 5.5 in the series, even though it's novel size. In this by is Gunmetal Magic, and then I don't know which is what. I don't know. I had got my Magic Binds and Magic Breaks, so I already have one of the other ones. So these are the farther ones in the series. So I got those all at Pal's. I did. So I am buying some independent, which is good. I did also. Oh, well, let's see. I went to Barnes & Noble on the last day of the month, which was probably not a good idea that I bought books. But the thing is, I found out our Barnes & Noble is closing the location that's close to me. And I don't go to Barnes & Noble that often. I admit it. It's really hard for me to go there when I have pals so close by. But I felt kind of bad. I went in there just on a whim, and actually right next door, the Office Depot is going out too. So I don't know if they're going to do something with that part of the strip mall. It's at the Tannisbourne area in Hillsborough, Beaverton, if you know where that is. And so I was really upset to see that they're closing the Barnes & Noble. And the closest one now will be like really far away. So that's kind of sad because it was nice for a backup of going there, you know, to get a book every once in a while. But so some books were on, a lot of the books in the store were on sale because they're closing in mid-October. So I'm sure I'll have more books from Barnes & Noble next in September. But I picked up another one of the Alona Andrews Kate Daniels books. So this is Magic Triumphs. It's the only one that's this tall paperback. It's ridiculous. Anyway, but I have now all the books except for one, because one of them I had on ebook. I have a lot of the novellas in ebook form, but I only had one of them in ebook, so now I have the whole series now, so I'm ready to, we can keep reading. I also picked up The Luminous Dead by Caitlin Starling. So this has been on my wish list for quite a while, and it has to do with, you know, it's a science fiction where a woman, I think she claims she can do some kind of job, and really she's kind of just trying to get away from something, and it goes really wrong because she's with somebody who may not be trustworthy. I'm not sure. And then I picked up the Maleficent 7 by Cameron Johnston. So this is about kind of one of those ones where the warriors are older now. They've made mistakes in the past, and now I don't know if they're trying to correct them or they have to come back to make one more victory. I'm not sure, but I heard it's funny and kind of in the vein, I guess, of Kings of the Wild, but I'm not quite sure how much, but maybe a little bit. But anyway, it sounded good, so I bought that while I was there. I did go to one of my other used bookstores I like to go to, which is Dan's Paperbacks, and picked up some books there. I used the last of my credit there that I've had there for like 2 or 3 years, so I finally used it all. But I did get a historical fiction called The Song of the Jade Lily by Christy Manning. So I've been wanting this for quite a while. It has to do with Shanghai in 1939 and dual timeline with 2016. I think it has to do with a woman who was in Shanghai during that time, and then it's her granddaughter who is going through her own troubles, and then she's trying to find out what happened, I think, to her grandmother while she was there. I'm not sure. Anyway, I remember people reading that a couple of years ago and enjoying it. And then I also got A Well-Behaved Woman, a novel of the Vanderbilts by Therese Ann Fowler. So I don't know why I picked this up, except it's been on my list. I don't know a whole lot about the Vanderbilts, except, you know, about, I don't know, just a little bit. So I don't know. I do actually have Z, which is also by the same author. So I have 2 books by her. So I probably should try her before I buy another book. I don't know why, but I'm not quite sure. So this is talking about Alva Smith, who I think she meets William Vanderbilt. So she, and it's, I think, their life together. And again, it's set all over the place, but there's, you know, with wealth, privilege, and status, there's, you know, is not always a recipe for happiness. So I don't know. Sounds interesting. So anyway, I'm sure I saw somebody read it at some point and it was on my list, but I probably should read one of her books before I buy any more. And then at that used bookstore, somebody had turned in all their The Expanse novels. So I own 3 of them. I've only read Leviathan Wakes, but I went ahead and bought 4 of the other books that I didn't have. They didn't have one of them that I need still, because it was in hardback and I didn't want to pay that much for it. And all my copies are paperback. So I got Cibola Burns, which I think is 4. Babylon's, is that right? Did I get these mixed up? I did. Sorry. Nemesis Games, which is number 5. So Babylon's Ashes, which is number 6. And then number 8 is TMF's Wrath. So I'm just missing 7, and book 9 is coming out this year. And so I am determined to get back into the series now that I own almost all of them. Again, I got a lot of those with credit, or, you know, and they're all used. So I didn't pay a whole lot for them. But I'm hoping, as I said, I'm hoping to read book 2 this month. And then maybe I can start in the next year, read through the series, so that maybe by the time the 9th book comes out in paperback, I can buy that. We'll see. And then I got a couple books from Amazon. Oh no, I take it back. I had one more for Book Depository. I forgot. I put it in the wrong section. Sorry. I also got Winter's Orbit by Everina Maxwell. I like their copy better, so I just ordered it from there. So this is also science fiction. I think I don't know, it's considered a science fiction romance. I'm not quite sure. But it has to do with an empire that has, I think 2 princes have to get married, but one of them, his husband just passed away or something. And so there's some mystery on, did he kill him, or did somebody else, and political stuff in here. So I'm not sure. I don't know. It just sounded interesting and I took a chance on it. And then the rest of these I got from Amazon. I did get another translated work, the Dikagon, I don't know, House Murders by Yukito Suji. Sorry, Suji. This is translated from the Japanese. Oop, where's my front page? Oh, there it is. By Ho Ling Wang. And so this is a new prints of the it's a cult classic, so it's kind of like an N there nor none Japanese style, I guess. So it's like a group of I think university students go to this island that's supposed to be haunted where some unsolved murders happen, and then I think things happen. So again, and then there were none is my favorite Agatha Christie novel. So I do like I like haunted houses, kind of like things with that has something kind of mystery. So I don't know, we'll see, murders. So anyway, I bought that. And I bought The Beautiful Ones by Sylvia Marina Garcia. So I've heard good things about this. Is like manners with magic kind of thing. So I think this is can't remember what the time period is. But I think she's the young woman is, you know, being, her cousin is helping her with society things, trying to get like in the season for marriage and things like that. And so I think she has some kind of magic, and she meets somebody else who has magic, and things don't go maybe as well as they could. I'm not sure, but it sounded good to the people who have read it, that I've heard. And again, I really, I liked, what was the one I read? I read one of her other books. I still have Mexican Gothic to read. I have read Gods of Jade and Shadow, and there are things about that I really liked that I wanted to see more of how she wrote, to see if I liked her more as an author. And I just took a chance on this one. I was one of those days where I just bought it. And then my, I think it's my only pre-order in August, because I did cancel another one. But the one that I got is Breaking Badger by Shelley Lawrenson. This is book 4 in the, what is the series called? They're not going to tell me here, are they? Oh, the Honey Badger Chronicles. So if you guys remember, I read the first 3 all earlier this year when I discovered that a 4th book was coming out, because I thought it was just a trilogy. So I read the 3 books before this, which were hilarious. If you like paranormal romances with shifters, that is hilarious and just over the top crazy. Shelley Lawrenson is the one for you. I love her books for that. It's just, they make me laugh. So I don't even know, the characters in here are connected to the group, but not, the sisters were the we were following in the first 3 books. That one of the sisters, one of her friends, is the main female character in this. So I'm not sure how that's going to go, because we just kind of got to meet her in the 3rd book, and I don't know how this is going to go. So anyway, they changed up the design, which kind of upsets me, but I don't know how many more books in this. I just got another one. I pre-ordered as soon as I heard about it. So anyway, those are all the books that I got in August. I just wanted to show you that I did also buy a ton of stuff at that Office Depot sale that they were closing, that all papers and notebooks and stuff, because that's what I do. Anyway, so if there's any of these books you think I should read sooner rather than later, or that I should jump on right away, again, I am going to be reading the Kate Daniels series, so don't worry about those ones. But anything else, let me know. Anything you think looks interesting, or what have you bought this last month? And I need to calm it down, but it's just so hard for me when it's an outlet for me to buy books. So I am trying. It's just, it doesn't look like it when the last couple days of the month I bought over half those books. Yeah. Anyway, actually over, because one day was half the books and then 3 more books a couple days later. So yeah, I did buy most of it at the end of the month. So anyway, let me know, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.